So today we're going to speak with Sarah and Sau. They are our managers from the Gaithersburg, Maryland location. They are beloved and everybody always wants to kind of know their backstory. So I thought we would just kind of start with where you're from, where you were born, and how you met.
Okay.
Yeah, my name is Sal. I was born and raised in the Fiji Islands. And I met my beautiful wife in Sacramento, year 2007.
I'm Sarah.
The beautiful wife.
Yeah, the wife. I'm from Northern California, and yeah,
Were you born and raised there?
Yeah.
You were there the whole time?
I've been all over California. So,
Okay.
born in Northern, raised in Southern, finished off in Central Valley.
Wonderful. And how long have you guys been married?
That's a good question.
These are the hard questions, I know.
I've been married 10 years.
10 years.
That's
yeah,
wonderful.
so.
And how long you guys been with SBS then?
I think we're going on 5 years, right?
Yeah, I think 5 years.
In February of
Not
next year.
correct,
Wonderful.
but...
And what location were you at in California?
We were at McHenry.
Okay,
In
and that's in
Modesto.
Modesto?
Modesto, yeah.
Wonderful.
So Modesto, down in the valley, McHenry.
And how long were you at that location?
We were there for actually just 1 year.
Okay.
Yeah,
And then you
before
got
we
the call that they wanted you on the East Coast. I went through the same thing. I'm in Bethesda from Sacramento, California. I know
Yeah.
that's a big ordeal.
Yeah.
What was it like when you heard that news that you were going to move cross country?
Well, it was just, it took a minute to think about it, but
At first, it was like, yes.
Big change.
But I was like, I don't know about Sarah, because,
it's my family. I'm from California,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, so no, I looked at her like, all right, she says yes, then that's it.
Is any of your family with you, Sal?
Family, my mom, yeah.
Okay, so you still have a connection outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you get to visit home very often?
Back in 2013, went
That's
to
been a
visit.
while.
Yeah, my dad passed away, so I had to
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
go see family and be there for my mom, and my siblings.
So it's always nice to have a fresh start. I know I kind of was the same way.
I loved it.
That's
I mean,
great.
I love the transition was a little crazy, but
I was going to ask that. How was it? Like, how did you take a
it
U-Haul
was
cross country? That's
intense.
what we did.
Well,
Or
because
how did you do it?
we did the U-Haul cross country, but I mean, we had like a week to prepare.
And you have
So-
kids.
And I have babies,
Yeah,
yeah. We have
that's-
3, so at the time, now we have 4.
Wow.
But our transition, the way we did it, we went from our apartment to a storage
Wow.
to the U-Haul, and then.
Yeah.
then-
That's a huge transition. That definitely could
Yeah.
cause a lot of stress. But I'm sure you guys had some good tips. What did you do to make it easier for you? when
I
you came
think
cross
just
country?
using the storage, and then the day of the move, just transferring it into the truck all at once, so we were fully prepared.
So you could do it in smaller doses. It's easier
Right,
for you.
instead of like struggling getting out of the house, but we were prepared. Everything was in one place.
So storage really actually came in handy.
It did.
Yeah, it really,
Wonderful.
it really did, because the call flow, like to storage sizes, so it really helped. Like, okay, so we need something like a 20-foot truck, so kind of like on top of our head,
You already knew what you needed.
Yeah, we knew what we
Sizes and,
needed, so packing wise, and she did all the hard work. I was like, whoa, I didn't know where all this
She
came
knows.
from.
Yeah, you didn't realize how
No, we
much.
never-
Yeah.
We never realized how much you've accumulated until we move,
Oh, believe me.
in a 2-bedroom.
We were in a 3-bedroom, and then they're like, "You have 3 weeks to get across country," and we, panic. But
Yeah.
we were able to use the tools we had available through SBS, which made it a lot easier. I remember the first thing when I came here, I just saw how green it was, because I remember California was so yellow.
Right. That's what we
And
saw.
It was beautiful. The
It's
first
beautiful.
look was like, "Oh my gosh, we're in the jungle."
Yeah.
That was the first thing I remember. What were your
Everything-
first impressions?
Yeah, that's what it was. It was like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful here. Everything's green. It was just so
Yeah, I
pretty.
know. It's so much green and lush, Since, you start driving down, I think, Hagerstown.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, there's so much green
Yeah, because
here,
everything's so brown and dry over
Yes.
In
there.
Cali,
We were
yeah.
painting the grass before we left. I'm not kidding. Our neighbors, they would paint the grass to make it green. So yeah, it was a total. And so, how do you guys feel like Maryland is different from California? Besides like the jungle we were talking about, what would you say is like the biggest difference for you?
I love the diversity about it.
Yeah.
I just found out, like a research on Wallet Hub, that Gaithersburg is the most diverse, smallest city in all of the United States.
How cool is that?
Yeah, I was like, what?
That's
No
really
wonder.
neat.
But it's amazing because you hear so many different languages from
Yeah.
all over the world
Yeah,
all the time.
It
Yeah.
trips me out because I know we heard like you guys are going to Gaithersburg. It's like Gaithersburg, where's that at?
Yeah, it's like a little tiny town, but it's not at all.
yeah.
Yeah.
But like our first few weeks here, you can just tell by the clientele, the people that come in here, it's the different language that they speak.
Well, my favorite thing, I know for me with that kind of situation, because I'm in the Bethesda location, I get tenants sometimes where I have to look up where they're from. Because I
Yeah.
literally have no idea what country they're from, and I have to look
Yeah.
on a map.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, okay, that's really neat. So you taught me something just by existing,
Yeah.
really, just getting to know somebody. So that's a very cool part of it, too.
Yeah, we get to learn so much
Exactly.
from them.
Yeah.
What do you miss most about back home, though?
The food.
I think the same
I'm
thing.
Mexican.
The Mexican thing is right. I think the same thing.
That's like an easy.
Well,
You can find Peruvian food, you can find Salvadorian food, but no good Mexican food. I'm so glad we understand each other.
Yeah.
I think that's what all
I'm
Californians
not
say.
close to Mexico anymore.
So what do you miss about
funny.
California? The Mexican food.
Yeah. Leading into that, what one food could
Apart
you
from
eat
my
every
family.
day? Yeah. Well, you probably can cook some of the food though, right? So you
Oh
have
yeah, I
your family
cook
out.
it, but it's nice to just go and eat it.
Yeah, yeah.
to cook it, and I don't have that
Oh, I
luxury
understand.
here.
I totally understand that. 'Cause every time I go home, that's the first thing I do. I hit my favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
Every time. What food do you miss the most? Which specific food?
Honestly, I think just the tacos and the
Yeah,
burritos.
like the street
and-
tacos.
Yeah, just
Street
the
tacos, yeah.
Taco trucks.
In general.
They're
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you guys have a favorite tenant story?
Yes, we have so many. We love our tenants so much. We have such an amazing tenant base here that it's become like a community. It really is family.
Yes.
And so, I mean, just right off the bat, when we started here, it was just, they were just so friendly and welcoming. They were like, are you going to have a welcome party? Because some of them have been here for so long, since the facility first opened up, before we came in. So they know they're going to be here, continuing, and then getting to know
Yeah.
us.
That made your transition easier, feeling that sense of community
we
right
felt
away.
at
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
And this is our work, but it's become home. It's just home.
Yeah.
And
And they love like what our company has done to the facility.
yeah.
Oh, that's good.
They
Yeah.
love the company. They love what the changes the company made. They can feel that the company cares about them.
And you're adding to their community.
Right.
So for you
Yeah.
coming in,
And
that
they,
really
you
brought
know,
a really positive reinforcement that you
Right.
cared about the community.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about our favorite tenants or our best tenant stories.
I would say, I think during my time, when I was pregnant, this last year, we had so many tenants come in. It felt like they were a part of it.
Aw.
They came in here and they were excited to see me pregnant. And now that they see the baby, when they see him once in a while, they say, "How's our baby?" Or "Hi, baby." They call him their baby. But
Oh.
when he was working and I was off having the baby, they all came to congratulate him, and so many
Yeah.
came and just
I was surprised. I was like, whoa.
like they took such a huge interest in our family growing, and they dropped off gifts to
Oh, how kind.
boxes of diapers, our
Oh, my
cards
goodness.
to congratulate
Yeah, I
us,
was like,
and we
oh,
were
wow.
so surprised because we have no family here.
Yeah.
But they are our family, and so, I mean, we had one tenant come in, and she's like, "Where's my baby?" And she told him, she said, "No
Yeah.
shame,
Yeah.
And I just came out of
I
the
think-
hospital. So.
I think she's from the Ivory Coast.
Yeah, she's from the Ivory
Oh.
Coast. She speaks French. So she came
That's
in and she
beautiful.
said, "Where's my baby? I brought him some gifts. Let me see him. Go wake Sarah up." So he came to get me and he's like, "She wants you to come in." And so I came, brought the baby, and she had brought like an outfit for every age for the first
Oh
year.
my goodness.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's
we
amazing.
took a video of her, and she was speaking to him in French, and
Mhm.
Oh.
like that was her grandchild. It was so beautiful, and it was just
Well, that just proves to me how beloved you are. I always hear from your tenants, from people in the area, how much they love Sarah and Sau. So I know that you are huge. They really enjoyed that you came to the side of the country, and you've really brought a lot to our SPS Mid-Atlantic region. So I have one last
you.
question for you guys. Tell us a surprising fact about you, something we may not know.
he's from the Fiji Islands.
that though?
I would think something that maybe, most people don't know about us is that we're both ministers.
Wow.
So when we first met, that's how we met. He was a pastor and I was a missionary. And so I actually did missionary work in the Fiji Islands, and he was a pastor there in a local church, and we worked together to serve the country with, a mission organization. And so we would go build churches and homes and medical ministry and
that's such important work.
Street outreach and just dental
Helping
work.
people out, So.
So you had a shared compassion and love for people.
Yes.
Which is still being shown now in your job,
Yeah.
which is really wonderful.
Yeah, so I think that's something that it's our other life. I was the answer.
So with that compassion in mind, if you guys walked out the door and found a $10 million lottery ticket, what would you do with it?
Oh my gosh.
I think there's so much you can do with it.
So much you can do with it. Well, first of all, take care of our family, invest in the kids' future.
Absolutely.
And, also help out in the organizations out there that need help.
You guys are always thinking about other people.
Yeah, it's something that, that really we would want to help and make a difference. I mean, I've been asked that question before, and it's, you want to give back. So,
Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And you do that a lot with what you do here, so that's wonderful. Thank you for taking your time with us today.
You.
And it's been really interesting talking to you about your transition. It's a big change from I know the food especially.
I know.
It's a big change, but definitely
we love the food here though.
Yeah.
We just
Thank
miss
you
our
so
food.
much for everything.
Thank
Bye bye.
you.